snatched me up like I was his child. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Octavia, and your girl,
Ombre Alerts.
my big sister, and today we are going to be doing a story time of the time that we met Jacquees and went to the concert.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We do have our own businesses.
I have a natural hair care brand called Empress Hair Solution, where I have a detangling cream treatment and a cleansing pre-poo. I also sell scrunchies as well. You know what it
Handmade.
is. Handmade by the girl.
Her business information will be in the description. Mine, y'all already know what's going on. Crush on You Beauty, handmade lip gloss, and skincare. You know what I'm saying? On deck.
Poppin'.
So, without further ado, let's get into the story time. I want to start this story time actually like when we was in the house, like before we left.
Okay, let's give y'all a time and a date.
Oh yeah.
So it actually happened May the 3rd, 2016. I can't believe it was
2016?
Yeah, it was 2016.
No, it wasn't.
It was. I can't believe it was that
Wow.
long ago, but it was 2016. And this was before Bella was born, so we was going out all the time. We was partying, just to let y'all know a little background. So now we're gonna start it off as if it was the day.
Wasn't we running hella errands that day?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the first mistake. So we was trying to cram everything in. Like, we was trying to cram everything in that day.
Mm-hmm.
That was stressful. I wanted to get shoes. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot we did all of that in one day.
Yeah,
like
did
hours
that
before the
same
concert.
day. Yeah, that same. So I had went to go get hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was before the natural stage. That was the second mistake that I made, because I should have just embraced what was going on under the situation, and it would have saved me so much time.
Oh my God, we was waiting on our fits. I think both of us ordered from Fashion Nova. So some of our order pieces didn't come yet, so we was waiting for it to come like that day. Oh, it was a lot going on.
It was a lot, and we had our other sister, our older sister, with us, and she had her own type of plans that she wanted to do. Like, she wanted to get her nails done. I was like, I'm not sitting in no nail shop.
Yeah,
okay?
It was just too much.
Because I'm not getting my nails done.
Yeah.
So
it was a lot going on.
So we was doing all that, and then we hurried up and got back in the house, and I was rushing to do my hair, which, oh my God.
I think I did some Bantu knots. Was that like the first? It was probably the first time. I did them shits too tight, but it did come out cute.
Right. On to, towards the time. So we got dressed and everything, and we pre-gaming a little bit. That was honestly the third mistake.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, not to say that you need to be smashed when you go out the house, but I don't even think we thought about, okay, we got to sit through these opening acts and all this time. Like, we didn't think about that. So we did not pregame like really good.
We maybe took a couple shots, but we ain't really take it like we should have.
And then by the time we got there, we was just regular. We didn't pregame that good, but we get there. I did not have my ID, and we arrived at the Howard Theater. Okay, so if y'all have ever been in the Howard Theater, it's small. You know what I'm saying? For the capacity that they take, it's very small. And I don't think I've been in there like that. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe I've been there once.
I think that was my first time there, like going inside. Like I've seen it before, but
that's probably my first time.
I think
too.
that was the first time we was there.
Yeah.
So it was real.
It was small. It was tight.
It was like a school auditorium.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like.
That was worse than Bernie.
With no chairs.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it was. So
Facts.
we was just standing there. Was it cold? Because it wasn't.
No.
Was it cold at first? that many people there.
Oh, you talking about in the joint?
Yeah, inside.
It was room temperature. It wasn't hot or cold. It was a nice little vibe at first, but they almost didn't let me in.
I was scared as hell.
I wasn't scared.
Like,
I was gonna hit him. Listen, don't take your job too serious. Just let me in to see the performance. But anyways, we got through that, and then we get in there. What number mistake are we on?
It was a lot of things that started to throw us off before anything went down.
We moved our way to the front area. You know what I'm saying? And then we thought we were good. You know what I'm saying? We thought that we were in a good space, and then the people started coming. It was a couple, a large man. And when I say large, I'm talking about his stature, not like belly or anything. Like a large male with shoulders. Yeah. And luckily, they were not jail-bound shoulders. So they weren't
like real stocky or nothing. But he was just a figure that was in the damn way.
Right.
Basically, a wall.
So there's this couple in front of us, and you know, I don't understand that. I thought they were joking. I really thought that they were joking as far as like being bunned up at this moment in time. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, maybe, you know, a nigga supporting you going to see another nigga. Maybe that's, you know, he'll get some, you know, he'll get some.
But I thought regardless, he would get some. But that's just me.
No shade, but judging, you know, Miss Ma'am, you know, she would have gave, you know, regardless. All right, moving forward. Okay, so the people area. So there's this couple. There is a 10. I want to say she was 8. I'm gonna give her a.
God, that was so.
She was young as hell with her mom.
I never thought I was gonna see that.
Now,
I started looking at my ticket once I seen her.
She had to be like, I'm gonna just give her 12. I'm trying to be nice. But she was really young. Yeah. And she really reminded me of myself, but it was the wrong concert for her. You know, I feel like as a parent, you know, it is dope. And that's what you should do. Like, you should go to the situation with them, but you also have to do your research about where they want to go. Yeah. And what the artist is talking about.
And the age group as
and
well.
That was the mood tour.
It was that was a freaky situation.
Mixtape.
I didn't even. Well, I can't say I didn't know who Jacquees was. I seen this video on TV. It was some song. I think it was the Like Baby song. Like baby, ow. Like baby, hey. But she put me onto the mood. So I was like, damn, this is it. This is some R&B right here. Yeah. I needed that shit.
Definitely.
I think the industry needed that fucking mixtape. Like,
for sure.
It was a lot of, you know, fucking a bitch and kicking him out type of R&B when he came out with that shit. So I was feeling.
And that's really hip hop. You know,
like exactly.
Rough. R&B ain't supposed to be rough.
It ain't supposed to be like
you know,
that.
It can
you
get
can't
there.
Sing that you gonna kick the bitch out.
Yeah,
Come on.
Nah,
don't
that's
do me
not
like
good.
that.
That's
Damn.
not good.
I think that's when August Alsina came out too. And he was like, no love, no love.
Oh yeah,
that was that bullshit. Okay, it was catchy though. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway.
And then another obstacle was I don't know if you remember this, but it was you remember the girls. It was literally like 3-4 girls that was right up in the front, and once everybody like packed the situation, it was hot as hell. So that's number 1. So number 2, it was these girls who got there literally like if the joint opened up at 7 o'clock, they was there at 6:15. You know what I'm saying? Like they was there. So they was up in the front, and I mean they was just really throwing me off because they wasn't up to par to be in the front. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not judging, you know. But if you being loud, you in my vision to judge, basically. Fuck it. You know, so it was this one big girl. Beautiful pictures. Alright. What's up? It was this one homegirl. Well, I ain't gonna say homegirl because they gonna think I was cool.
We talking about the Eskimo bitch?
Yeah,
okay.
So it was this one Eskimo bitch, and she had on this leather. No, it was pleather. It was trash bag leather.
Yeah.
So that meant you sweat like she was drenched. I'm talking about her hair was drenched in sweat, like,
and it was straight
from
too.
the scalp.
It looked like it was permed and it was slick.
Yeah.
Like the edges was sweated out. Okay. She had a fur collar.
And I mean, it was this one, the fur collar.
The fur collar. She was hot as shit next to them lights. Believe me.
And it was this one girl that was with them, and she was a dyke, right? And I usually just steer clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. It was this one dyke who kept coming from the front, trying to get back, and then back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But it's like she kept touching me.
Me off.
She kept touching me,
and she said like, "Excuse me, sweetheart," and gonna grab her waist. I'm like, "Oh, no, don't you do that? Don't touch me though, cause you horny as shit right now. Don't touch me. Don't do that. Sweetheart, don't do that.
That's what." So, all of this is happening, and mind you, nobody has came out during this time. Like, it wasn't, and you know what? You know what threw me off the most? I'm good with waiting, but I really thought they was joking when they just kept playing all the old shit. Like, I thought they was joking. I thought they was really gonna go from this to that, from present.
Wasn't even modern
from back in
day.
the day to present.
It was no type of modern day music.
I'm like,
playing.
how theater? Are you serious? So I don't know if that was like 2 hours that we was waiting for one opening act.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of people don't know that that's how a concert is supposed to go. Like, the opening acts is supposed to come out and shit. They was taking too long.
We was waiting.
Just come out and.
I don't think anything got started till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Stand, and I think we got there like 8:30
it was,
or something like that.
Yeah, it was early.
So we was waiting for a long time.
Sober by that.
Yeah,
by
then
time.
I'm sober.
Sober
But
shit.
not our sis. She was back and forth getting drinks.
Man.
I'm like, damn, man, you can't.
So we trying to adapt to everything that's going on around us. And then one thing that triggered me was the dude that was in front of us, the couple dude. He gonna turn around and look down at me and say, "You good? Can you see?" What do you think? I should punch you in the back of your motherfucking head?
What the fuck are
Is
you
you
in the
serious?
front for?
This is a
With your
woman's
bitch.
thing.
Like, are you
like,
kidding
y'all
me?
can go over to the side.
Yeah, and do something.
Y'all don't even have no room to grind or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you all the way in the front, and you got a man.
He had on a jacket too.
Yeah.
I don't know if high blood pressure is in our, you know what I'm saying, but I feel that shit.
Yeah.
And especially when I'm getting mad, like, I feel my temperature rising. And then I feel like you played with me by asking me that when you already know.
Right.
I'm 5'2". You know what I'm saying? How am I going to look over you? But anyways, I'm about to get mad and find him, girl. But anyways, what happened after that? Do you want to go to, when we decided to move from the situation, or do you want to talk about how we felt once he did come out, and then go to that? Like, once he came out, cause did we argue before?
No, it was after.
Okay.
Cause it started to get rowdy. Remember?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, we was in a crowd. The opening act had went out, and we did start to feel like, the DC crowd was not feeling the opening acts. Then we saw A Boogie.
Oh yeah,
we saw A Boogie for the first time.
We saw A Boogie for the first time. He opened up for
That was my
Jacquees.
motherfucking
And
song,
I knew
too.
on some real shit, like, just being honest, like, this is coming from the heart. I knew that it was something.
It was something special about him.
Because
I could feel it.
The reason why I knew was because, number one, he was comfortable from the start. You know what I'm saying? I just felt the vibe of our generation. You know what I'm saying? Something fresh.
Yeah.
And the other opening act that came out, they weren't so confident in themselves. And why I say that is because they started with their own content. They started with their own music, and then when they seen the response, they went into doing remakes and doing the Fetty Wap Hey the What's Up Hello shit. And I mean, it wasn't bad because I don't know how it feels to get up there. You know what I'm saying? So I respect them anyway for doing that. But I wouldn't have changed shit.
Nah, I would have kept singing my little song.
I wouldn't have changed nothing because if they would have been watching, you know, the crowd was fucking with A Boogie more, but it still was
and
a
it was
show.
The
he had to
level.
prove himself.
Yeah, he still
Sorry
had to prove himself. No, he still had to prove himself.
Yeah, he had to prove himself. DC, the music scene here is very hard to crack, and you have to have very tough skin to be able to understand it. They're not going to be receptive right off the bat. You have to prove yourself. You have to be confident. So we seen A Boogie for the first time,
and more importantly, we heard A Boogie.
We heard
everything that he was saying. We felt the lyrics, and then the beat was just.
And then we found him after. You know, we found his music afterwards, and we was like, "Are you serious?"
I heard the New York
They still
shit.
think about you, joint. I don't even think I was going through nothing at that time, like specifically with no nigga. But I put a nigga to that shit, and I'm like,
yes.
I still think about you.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you?
So we seen A Boogie come out. He did his thing. We was captivated from then. Then we knew that it was only soon that Jacquees was gonna come out. So,
right.
So, you know, the lights start to dim. You know, I'm hearing his personal DJ, so I'm like, oh shit, I know he finna come out now. They ain't gonna fuck with us because they started fucking with us.
Yeah,
and that's what was getting
button.
people tight.
Yeah.
Everybody was like getting on their phones on Twitter, like, where is he? When is he coming out? That's all you can hear in the crowd. Everybody was like, where's Jacquees?
Stop pushing the damn button.
It was like fire, fire, and all that bullshit.
And it was like, Jacquees,
yeah, exactly. They kept pushing that fucking button. We was like, stop doing that shit. So everybody was getting ghetto and shit. So then we knew that when the lights started dimming, we knew he was coming, right? So,
but mind you, we was like in a fucked up mood. Like,
yeah, by then we was
with everything
was
that we was trying to adapt to. we was in like a fucked up mood.
And it wasn't just us. It was like you know how
you
negative energy is.
It
like
feeds
negative
off,
energy, it just traveled like lightning speed. So everybody in the back of us, literally, all I kept hearing was, "I'm about to fucking leave." Like I kept hearing so much
what
bullshit.
The fuck, Mo?
Right, kill. I'm about to fucking leave. That's all I kept hearing. So I'm trying to get myself to calm down because I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
She pissed off. But we hearing all this bullshit. So then he finally coming out and everybody.
And it's a rush.
Oh, shit.
It's a rush.
It's a fucking wave.
So
like,
we all the way in the front already. But once he come out, man, I didn't think we could move up anymore.
Nah.
Because the thing about it was we was trying to get people to get off our ass.
Yeah.
Like we was trying to get people off our tail, off our back.
It was weaves in our mouth.
And this is the thing, like my breaking point, and I don't even know, like, cause did you feel like I was being dramatic?
When?
Like when I really like, cause I feel like I kind of lost it a little bit.
I mean, I can't really say that just because it was a lot of pushing and shoving. So I just feel like it was just like added stress.
Right.
Like it was making me feel paranoid, like I'm gonna have to knock somebody out.
Yeah, that's
so
how I was feeling.
It was getting worse.
I felt enclosed.
Yeah.
Like I felt like my skin was reacting too. And that shit is a no-go for me. Like, I already got sensitive skin. So when my skin start to react to the atmosphere, we have a fucking problem.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's why I feel like social distancing should be in effect for a long-ass time. Because people don't know the importance of personal space. Like, I could literally just want to drop you because you too close. Like, I need a couple feet. I'm not asking for 6. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of lost it, and I don't know. I feel like we just started barking at each other. Like it was like a couple seconds where we was like barking at each other, but we both in this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I didn't realize. Like we both in this shit together. So
and I was
you
trying
understand.
to keep the vibe of, okay, I understand we're both irritated, but he's finally coming out. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I was just thinking about myself, really. I wasn't really thinking about her being pissed off. Weave flying in her hair. She got sensitive skin. I wasn't really thinking about that.
Too.
I was thinking about Jacquees finna come the fuck out.
Right.
I need to be right here, right now.
Right.
We can figure out all the other shit later.
Right.
I was just thinking about myself, and I think that's what made me mad. And then we just started barking at each other. And as he's singing now, he done came out already. He doing the Persian rugs. We all singing. The bitch is back ghetto as shit. All you hear
everything
is, I wanna turn up.
Everything came to, and I'm literally like this the whole time.
And yeah, by the time he came out,
I was done.
I was just.
And I don't like I feel like sometimes, you know, I have to change that, but my mind just switch off. Like no, like I'm done. Yeah. Because I don't want to put myself in a position where I feel like I'm going to hit somebody basically for no reason. You know, but yeah, we started barking at each other. We migrated. We trying to move. We trying to get to, you know, where it's basically no people at. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get through the crowd. We leaving where we at. It's too packed.
It was too hot.
I don't think I could breathe for real.
Yeah, it was too
like
packed,
the air.
Bitches was horny as fuck, so we had to just move back. Trying our hardest to get out of the crowd.
We trying to get out the crowd, and she's in front of me. The fucked up thing about it was they wanted to get where we were, but they didn't want to move out of our way.
They didn't want to allow us to make that wave.
Assholes.
We were trying to move so they could get there.
Assholes. So that was happening. So I feel like, you know, I didn't give a fuck at that time. So I'm nudging. I'm getting through. I see that she get through, and then I feel somebody like man, he snatched me up like I was his child. I lie to you not. He grabbed hold of my arm basically, and he grabbed me up. 6-foot dude. I'm looking at him. You don't have on no security stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I snatched my arm, and I'm like, I pushed him, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, did I push your bitch or something? You know what I'm saying? And then he just backed off. It was the weirdest shit ever.
And then I turned around, and she wasn't, like, right there. I had made it out the crowd, and I was like, oh, my God, are you serious? Where's Pooh? So I turn around, and I see the dude, and I see her, like, saying something to the dude. And I'm like, is this dude tripping? So then I'm coming, and I'm, like, grabbing for her hand, and I pull her out. And then she tells me what's happening. And then I'm trying to calm her down. She like, no, I can't fucking calm down. This nigga just grabbed me and all this other stuff. And we getting into our argument. So at this point, we arguing with each other. And
like
it explodes so bad that we kind of part ways. I'm walking off. I looked for the goddamn exit.
Yeah,
like, I was done. I was like, this shit is ruined. The whole fucking thing is ruined. I can't hear what's being sung. This is not how I thought this was going to go. And it was a bouncer standing by the door, so I couldn't leave. So I just came back. And she was standing right there.
I ain't gone nowhere.
That's when I got into it with somebody. I'm standing, you know, we standing like a foot apart from each other, but we not saying nothing to each other because we still live mad. So we standing close together, but not really, like a foot away. We giving each other a little bit of space. So this dude is like right here, all up on my shoulder. So I'm turning, and I just asked him, like, can you move over? And he starts to get snappy and sassy with me, and he was like, oh no. He was like, I was here first and all this other stuff. I was like, you was here first?
Volatile.
Are you kidding me? Like, he really threw me shade and threw me attitude. I was like, don't throw me no attitude now. You all up against me.
Right.
I just asked you to scoot over. So,
and then, like, we was, like you said, we was a foot or so apart. So I had seen it going down, but it didn't look like they were saying what they were saying.
Because I was like,
so I was just like,
to be nice as possible. I wasn't trying to get into no argument.
Right.
But he was doing all of this. He started getting vogue with me. So I was like, oh, okay, this is not what you want, baby.
So basically, after that, We standing there, you know, I like vibing to the music. I mean,
Yeah. I was pissed.
I was
honestly.
listening to it, but at that time I was just over it. You know what I'm saying? I was over the whole
experience. Got there,
experience.
so they was more into it and
Right.
happy, and it was just us. It was them and it was us.
Yeah. So then it's finna be time to go and shit. So I heard one of the dudes get on the microphone and shit, and he was talking about a meet and greet, and we still wasn't talking. But I was like, bitch, you wanna meet Jacquees? they talking about a meet and greet.
And I heard the same thing. I was like, meet and greet.
Yeah, and then I heard where they was going to do it at, and I was like, come on, ain't nobody out there right now, fuck it.
And then we literally left out, and they gave us an option. So they was talking about the meet and greet, and then they was talking about merch, and it was basically like the same price. I think it was like $20 and $20. At the time, I didn't have cash on me, but I had just enough for us to get to the meet and greet. Thank you, Jesus Christ. But I wanted to get some merch too, but I didn't have enough, so I was like, damn, I got just enough for us to go meet this nigga. So I literally gave him the money. We got our ass in line, and it was on. And okay, so now we're in line. We're waiting to meet Jacquees. This bitch is coming out the room, right? And they crying. So we like,
I thought you was gonna cry.
You did?
Yeah.
I mean, damn, I was captivated like shit. Like
I was happy you didn't.
I didn't believe that shit was about to happen. Like I really didn't. I think I was in shock so much.
And my hair was fucked up. No, seriously, my.
She really told me to crop her out the goddamn photo.
Oh yeah,
we get to that.
It's no evidence of that photo ever.
I'll put the picture up if y'all want me to, but I still have the photo. But
you got the original photo.
No, I don't. Well, technically I do, but technically I can find it. I know where it is. No. But the picture that I cropped is on my Pinterest.
Oh, that's fine.
But we standing in line. It's girls coming out crying. It's remember the line full of whores. I think it was like a female dyke security guard. She brought a bunch of thirsty ass bitches in there to come before us. It was like 12 bitches, and we all standing in line waiting to get in there.
Like the regular folk.
She brought 12 bitches with her, and they went in there for a little while, and then the line just started to move. So as we was getting like closer and closer, we was checking our hair and stuff. It was a bathroom that was close to the door.
For real. It was.
She won't let that.
No, I'm really disappointed too. But I need to meet him, Jacquees. What's up?
So we got closer to the door, and it's our time to shine. And just because we the type of females that we are, we knew we wasn't going to like explode or nothing like that. But I guess I just couldn't believe I was that close.
To me, it's like he looked like a regular person that I would see.
Dead ass.
So I was just like, that's cool. You got money, you know. That's cool.
And he was just from our perspective, like he was just starting out. I know he'd been out for a little while, doing his like mixtapes and stuff, but he was on the come up, if you will. So I didn't want to like treat him like he was like this huge celebrity. So I just wanted to treat him like a person, you know, like greet him how I would want to be greeted, you know. So we knew it was girls getting their titties signed and all of that. I ain't into that.
You gotta wash it off.
Yeah, that's too much. So we went in there, and immediately, how did you feel? Because I know I was kind of taken back seeing all of his friends there.
Oh, I felt caught off guard when it was all them in there. Usually when it's like more than 2 niggas in a group or in a environment, I just get a little tense for some reason. Like I don't like that shit.
It's kind of like
outnumbered.
It's kind of like walking into that apartment complex and it's a group of niggas standing outside. It's the same, and you got on your
freakum dress.
You got on your booty shorts.
I was thrown off, but I tell you what threw me off more. That same situation threw me off, but I was walking over to them to say, you know what I'm saying, to say what's up, like as a sign of respect. And they was like, nah, you can go sit right there.
Yeah, I think I felt like a little.
I'm like, damn, y'all don't want nobody
shady.
to meet y'all neither.
But y'all right here.
They know they not important.
Yeah,
that's
I felt
sad.
that too.
That's sad. I mean, cause that's just how we are.
And
like,
we didn't want to be rude. We
Yeah.
didn't want to just go make a beeline for Jacquees. We figured everybody else was doing
How y'all
that.
doing?
And y'all, it's not like y'all are statues in the room. Y'all
I
people
see y'all
too.
niggas.
Right, I see y'all. Y'all here. So
The biggest thing that made me uncomfortable was the shirt that I had on. It was a pink bodysuit.
And they took our jackets.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
they
was like, I'll hold y'all jackets if y'all want to take a picture.
It was a pink sheer type bodysuit in a basement,
and it was air conditioning in there for Jacquees. So
So before telling the whole story, if you want to hear the ending, how it ended, and our last remarks as far as this story time goes, make sure to go over to Ombre Alert's channel and check it out. Part 2 coming soon.
It's the juiciness.
Yes. Peace.